This video shows the perfect example of the life of the 1950s housewife, in their kitchen making food for their husband and their family.
Okay. What are you asking me?
I am asking you, do you think that there is pressure on women today to be the quintessential 1950s housewife?
Absolutely not.
No.
No. Why? Is that what you're asking me? Why?
Yes. How have things evolved?
Evolved? Well, number one, in the 50s, you could probably choose from one of three occupations. You could have been a teacher, a secretary, or maybe a nurse. And now you have the whole world is your oyster, as they would say.
Honestly, wouldn't mind being a housewife, but I don't mind having a job as well. I don't think it's like something to say that it's a woman's responsibility to take care of the person that she marries, but it's like a relationship is 50-50, so what you put in you should give out as well. So I think either way it has to go by both people doing the same amount of work.
What on this list of how to be a good housewife from the 1950s attracts you?
I really like this one. Greet him with a warm smile and show sincerity in your desire to please him. That one's pretty awesome.
So you'd want that?
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want that? I mean, that's good 1950, 1980, and even 2010. I mean, that's just common courtesy.
Would you do the same for her?
Absolutely. I'm one of the good ones. The other one, be happy to see him. Once again, common courtesy. It's a nice thing to do.
Well, what about things that aren't common courtesy, just like staying home and...
I like this one. A good wife always knows her place. Like, I think that's how it has to be in any successful marriage. Like, a good husband needs to know his place as well. I mean, that's not just gender neutral.
So, would you be opposed to, in this day and age, staying home and raising the kids yourself if your wife had a really good job?
If my wife had a better career than I did, I would absolutely stay home and raise my kids. Like, I wouldn't want a nanny or a babysitter raising my kids. It'd either be me or my wife. So whichever one had a more promising and skyrocketing career would stay home. The other one would stay home.
So I just read The Good Wife's Guide, which is from the 1950s, and I have to say that as a woman of today who's a wife and a mother, I do find it absolutely ridiculous. It is unfair. It is inequitable. It is catering to the man, and not that the man doesn't deserve support, but I think that the change from this to today needs to be that it needs to be an equal ground. It needs to be equal ground. So, for example, when it says that we should be making our husbands comfortable when they come home and keeping the house quiet, keeping the house neat, I really believe that that's two people who have that responsibility. It's not the responsibility of the wife anymore. This is ridiculous. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it.